The Luis Diaz transfer saga has taken yet another turn, and with fresh developments adding further intrigue to an already complex situation. As speculation continues to swirl around the Liverpool winger's future, the latest twist has only intensified the spotlight on one of the summer's most closely watched stories. With major clubs circling and negotiations quietly unfolding behind the scenes, this could prove to be a decisive moment in what is fast becoming a defining chapter in Diaz's Anfield career. So let's break it down along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Liverpool are champions again. To mark this historic 20th League title, we've just launched our exclusive Champions collection of t-shirts. Celebrate in style and show your pride with official gear made for real Reds. Head over to copiclothing.com or just click the link in the description and grab yours while stocks last. But first, Liverpool have been brought into the conversation over the future of Crystal Palace attacker Emre Can, with their long-standing interest from Anfield. It has been a busy summer of transfers for Liverpool so far, with 6 players brought in, including club record signing Florian Wirtz. Those new arrivals will report for the start of pre-season at the AXA Training Centre this week, with right-back Jeremy Frimpong among those pictured driving into the Kirkby facility on Tuesday morning. According to The Independent's Miguel Delaney, sources close to the situation around Eze's future believe Liverpool may yet activate their long-standing interest. This comes with the England international subject of overtures from Arsenal, who are working on a payment structure for a bid that would appease Palace. Eze is available for around £60 million due to a release clause in his contract at Selhurst Park. But with Arsenal attempting to working around their PSR situation, they are hoping to negotiate 3 installments of £20 million. That removes the ability to trigger Eze's release with a set fee, with the £60 million instead simply used as a yardstick for Palace's valuation. Whether Liverpool would push for a move for the 27-year-old remains to be seen, but there may be a need to strengthen Arne Slot's attack in the coming weeks. Eze is a natural attacking midfielder, but has considerable experience in every role across midfield and attack, including 80 games playing as a left winger. A move for Eze would further address the homegrown situation in Slot's squad, with the former QPR attacker spending his youth development at Arsenal, Fulham, Reading and Millwall. It is unclear if links with Eze are substantial or not, as there is a chance Liverpool are simply being used to accelerate talks with Arsenal, but their interest would certainly make sense. Now in a huge Luis Diaz twist, Luis Diaz has broken his silence once again, as speculation over his Liverpool future intensifies, with the Colombian winger now at the centre of serious interest from European heavyweights Barcelona and Bayern Munich. Despite a somber and uncertain atmosphere surrounding the club in recent weeks, transfer rumours have shown no sign of slowing down, particularly where Diaz is concerned. German outlet Bild reported on Monday that the 28-year-old has signalled a clear openness to a move to Bayern Munich, who have identified him as their primary attacking target this summer. Meanwhile, the Athletic's Paul Ballas has reinforced that Diaz remains a top priority for Barcelona as well. The Catalan giants are said to be monitoring the situation closely, with Manchester United's Marcus Rashford now reportedly some levels below Diaz in their list of targets. While any formal move from Barcelona remains on the horizon, they are acutely aware of the emotional and transitional phase Liverpool are currently navigating. Diaz, notably absent from the Liverpool contingent who travelled to Portugal for the funeral of Diogo Jota last week, stayed in his native Colombia, where he spoke candidly about his future during an interview with influencer La Liendra. When asked directly about the possibility of leaving Anfield this summer, the winger admitted, "We're there negotiating. We'll see what can happen for us and for the club. We'll try to do our best and make the best decision." Pressed further on reported interest from both Barcelona and Saudi Arabian side Al Nassr, Diaz responded, "We're in the process of negotiations, talking with the club, with Liverpool, with everyone who's approaching us, but I'm very calm where I am, very happy, trying to make the best decision now." The Colombian international returned to Merseyside on Monday and is expected to be among those reporting to the AXA training centre on Tuesday as Liverpool begin their pre-season preparations. Discussions with head coach Arne Slot and sporting director Richard Hughes are anticipated to follow swiftly, with Diaz's future likely to be high on the agenda. While Liverpool have already turned away approaches from both Barcelona and Bayern, the tone of Diaz's comments suggests a player who is open to possibilities, perhaps even inviting further offers. His stance adds a layer of complexity to an already delicate situation for the club, who are still processing the tragic loss of Diogo Jota, a versatile forward who often deputised in Diaz's position. Though the topic remains difficult, especially in light of recent events, Liverpool may be forced to re-evaluate their attacking setup. With both Diaz and Darwin Núñez now subjects of external interest, the club's forward line could look very different by the time the season kicks off. Much will depend on the players themselves, and for Diaz, the door to a departure appears far from closed. In other news, Liverpool are reported to have turned down an offer from Napoli for Darwin Núñez, with the Serie A champions' interest likely to prompt further bids. Núñez has been widely expected to leave Liverpool this summer, albeit with sad developments elsewhere in Arne Slot's attack, raising question over any outgoings. Sky Sports have relayed information from their colleagues in Italy, with reporter Rob Dorset claiming that Liverpool have made it pretty clear they are prepared to listen to offers. This comes following a bid worth up to €55 million, with €50 million up front and a further €5 million in add-ons, with the Italian club prepared to pay him up to £100,000 a week after tax. However, transfer journalist Fabrizio Romano has claimed the offer will not be accepted, with Liverpool's rejection leaving Napoli to revise their approach. €50 million was never going to be enough for Liverpool, Romano explained on YouTube. But in the next days, in the next 2 weeks, Napoli are expected to try again for Darwin. He remains their top target. It seems likely that Liverpool would accept an improved offer for their number 9, though it would clearly need to be on their terms, with Romano previously suggesting they would seek a fee closer to £60 million. Núñez's deal does not expire until 2028, and there is no shortage of interest, with Atletico Madrid and AC Milan also linked along with clubs in the Saudi Pro League. Napoli are now expected to sell striker Victor Osimhen to Galatasaray, though €60 million from the Turkish side was rejected on Monday. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.